Well, we've got a new advisory committee on vaccines serving the CDC and the FDA, thanks to Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the Health and Human Services Secretary. It's a new day. You know, this committee used to be served by everybody doing the bidding of Big Pharma, and Big Pharma is not used to people like Dr. Robert Malone, a friend of this program, asking him tough questions. He's on the committee, by the way. Roll it.
And furthermore, the data that were submitted to the FDA were edited. They were edited relative to data that was submitted to other agencies. The actual images were edited. Can you comment on that, please?
So Pfizer does not have a further comment other than we did work in close consultation with the FDA on all of our biodistribution studies that were approved for our licensed product.
No. You edited the data to the FDA. Why? I'm telling you, folks, Big Pharma is a big issue in America, and not in a good way. I want to bring in the chief of pediatric medicine for the Wellness Company. My new friend, Dr. Alejandro Diaz, is with us. Dr. Diaz, it's great to have you back. Thanks for coming on today.
Thank you, Grant. Thank you for having me.
Dr. Diaz, just the response from Pfizer says it all, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely. You know, as you know, Grant, you know, the ACIP, they just removed and replaced 17 members on the committee. You know, reason why, because there was a lot of misconceptions specifically in vaccines. And now they have very good people making very good decisions for the MAHA movement to make America healthy again. And so I think this is fantastic news for everybody.
I think so. So a lot of information came out at this advisory. Normally, I would think I'm not going to be tuning into one of these hearings about medical stuff, how boring, but not so much. Cut two.
But we do hope that the FDA and the CDC will look much more carefully into this, because most of us are extremely concerned about the safety and the lack of robust evidence, both on safety and efficacy for not only pregnant women, but their babies. This is something that I think really deviates from any standards that we knew in the past.
All right, that was Dr. Levy specifically asking about the COVID vaccine for pregnant women with not a lot of data. Your thoughts on that, doctor?
You know, the thing is, what happened with the COVID shots since the beginning is that there was never enough data to release those products. And as you know, I never call them vaccines, because they're not. What I call them, it's toxic injectable products of experimentation. That's exactly what they are. And I'm very happy, as many of my colleagues are happy, that they are removing all those mandates and all those regulations in terms of the COVID shots. And, you know, the ACIP just made a great change when it comes to no more universal recommendations for the COVID shots. Now it will come to a personal risk, and the doctor will make the decision upon the individual risk of the patient. I think that's fantastic news.
Yeah. Let's hope doctors get educated. My biggest problem was, unless you're working for the Wellness Company these days, most of these doctors aren't all that educated when it comes to this stuff. Lastly, measles, mumps, rubella. There's a V at the end. I forget what that stands for, but this has now been pushed off till 4 years of age, typically given earlier to kids that are born. Your thoughts on them pushing that combination shot back?
Well, I definitely disagree with that, because I really think that we have to delay those shots as much as we can. As you know, I'm an immunologist, vaccinologist, pediatrician, and that's exactly what happened with hepatitis B. The committee, they were trying to delay the first shot, which is taking within the first 24 hours of being born, and there's not sufficient data to recommend that, but they've been doing it for at least 25, 30 years. And I think we have to move forward, and we have to bring more data to have better recommendations.
It makes no sense to give a baby a hepatitis B shot for a sexually transmitted disease if the mother doesn't have hepatitis B. You'd think that's simple conclusion, but not so much in the day and age we live in. Dr. Diaz, let me tell people how they can find the Wellness Company. We're so grateful for your support of this program. And of course, when you come on, this is what I'd like you to do, folks. Go to twc.health/voice. Use the promo code VOICE at checkout to save 10% on so many other great products, from the prescription medication kits like this one right here. There's the Spike Detox, and if you've taken the vaccine, you want to get the Spike Detox. It is a great supplement, and it is doing great things for people that had taken the vaccine and want to get that spike protein out of their system. twc.health/voice. Use the promo code VOICE. All right, the mainstream media truly is obnoxious. Luckily, President Trump is here to put them in their place.